Embracing Agile, a new cadence for innovation. In the fast-paced world of technology, standing still is simply not an option. Companies like Spotify, known for their innovative spirit and constant evolution, have embraced the Agile methodology to keep pace with the ever-changing digital landscape. At the heart of this approach lies the Agile Sprint, a time-box period, typically 2 weeks, where teams focus on delivering a set of predefined goals. This iterative process allows companies to be nimble, responding to feedback, and incorporating new information as they build. It's about creating a rhythm of development, a heartbeat that keeps innovation alive. Imagine a team of engineers and designers at Spotify working on a new feature for their music streaming service. They could spend months planning and building in isolation, only to find out later that their assumptions were off, or that user needs have evolved. The Agile Sprint, however, provides a framework for continuous learning and adjustment. It breaks down large, complex projects into smaller, more manageable chunks, enabling teams to course-correct along the way. This approach not only reduces risk, but also fosters a culture of collaboration and transparency, where everyone is aligned on the goals and progress is constantly visible. The Agile Sprint is more than just a project management tool. It's a philosophy that permeates the entire organization. It's about empowering teams to be self-organizing and autonomous, giving them the freedom to make decisions and solve problems without being bogged down by bureaucracy. This sense of ownership and accountability is crucial for maintaining a high level of motivation and engagement among team members. By embracing the Agile Sprint, companies like Spotify are able to create a dynamic and responsive work environment where innovation can thrive. Planning the sprint. Setting the stage for success. Every journey begins with a single step, and for an Agile sprint, that step is sprint planning. This crucial event brings together the entire team, including developers, designers, product owners, and stakeholders, to define the scope of work for the upcoming sprint. It's a collaborative session where everyone contributes to understanding the goals, identifying potential challenges, and creating a realistic plan of attack. Think of it as a pre-game huddle, where the team strategizes and aligns on their game plan before hitting the field. At the heart of sprint planning lies the product backlog, a prioritized list of features and improvements that need to be made to the product. The product owner, who represents the voice of the customer, comes to the table with a clear understanding of what needs to be built and why. The team then works together to break down these high-level features into smaller, more actionable tasks, estimating the effort required for each. This process ensures that everyone has a shared understanding of the work involved and that the team is committing to a realistic amount of work for the sprint. Imagine, for instance, that Spotify has received feedback from users requesting a feature that allows them to easily share their favorite playlists with friends on social media. During sprint planning, the team would discuss the technical requirements of this feature, break it down into smaller tasks such as designing the user interface, integrating with different social media platforms, and ensuring data privacy. By the end of sprint planning, the team would have a clear sprint backlog, a list of tasks that will guide their work for the next 2 weeks. This structured approach ensures that everyone is laser-focused on delivering value to the customer, one sprint at a time. The daily huddle, keeping the wheels turning. The rhythm of an Agile sprint is punctuated by a simple yet powerful ritual, the daily stand-up. This brief, time-boxed meeting, typically held at the start of each workday, serves as a quick check-in for the team. Standing up, rather than sitting down, encourages brevity and focus, ensuring that the meeting stays on track and doesn't turn into a lengthy discussion. It's a time for team members to share their progress, identify any roadblocks, and offer support to one another. Think of it as a daily pulse check, ensuring that the team's heartbeat remains strong and steady. During the daily stand-up, each team member succinctly answers 3 key questions. What did I accomplish yesterday? What will I work on today? And are there any impediments in my way? This simple framework provides transparency into everyone's work and helps identify any bottlenecks or dependencies that might be slowing the team down. It's also an opportunity for team members to offer help or share knowledge, fostering a collaborative and supportive environment. Imagine a scenario where a Spotify engineer is working on integrating the new playlist sharing feature with Facebook, but is facing unexpected technical difficulties with the API. During the daily stand-up, they can raise this issue to the team, and perhaps another engineer who has experience with the Facebook API can offer assistance or guidance. This rapid problem-solving and knowledge sharing is a hallmark of the Agile methodology, allowing teams to overcome obstacles quickly and efficiently. The daily stand-up ensures that everyone stays connected and aligned, even as they work on their individual tasks. Building the future development in action. With the sprint plan in place and the daily rhythm established, the real work begins. The development phase of an Agile sprint is where the rubber meets the road, where lines of code are written, designs are iterated upon, and the product vision starts to take shape. This is not a time for solitary confinement in code caves. Rather, it's a highly collaborative and iterative process, fueled by constant communication and feedback. Think of it as a bustling workshop, where skilled craftspeople work side by side, sharing ideas and refining their creations. Agile development emphasizes the importance of working in small increments, constantly integrating code, and testing frequently. This approach helps to identify and address bugs early on, reducing the risk of costly rework later in the development cycle. Moreover, it allows for greater flexibility and responsiveness to change. If a particular feature isn't working as expected, or if user feedback suggests a different direction, the team can easily adapt and adjust their course without derailing the entire sprint. For example, as the Spotify team develops the playlist sharing feature, they might create a working prototype and share it with a small group of beta users for feedback. Based on this feedback, they might realize that the user interface is not intuitive enough, or that the sharing functionality needs to be more robust. The beauty of Agile development is that the team can quickly incorporate this feedback into the next iteration of the product, ensuring that they are always building something that users will love. It's this iterative, user-centric approach that allows companies like Spotify to stay ahead of the curve and deliver truly innovative products. If you found this video helpful, click the like button and subscribe for more Agile content.